Match number 63 underway here in Wilsonville. We have a little bit of a variety of strategy happening over here on the Blue Alliance side with a trough-scored coral. Not very common here in Autonomous, but we like to mix things up a little bit. Also, 3 level 4 pieces of coral scored will help give that Blue Alliance a 9-point lead coming out of the Autonomous period. Drivers now at the controls of all these machines, and we're going to go ahead and just crash into some of that pre-staged coral and algae over here on the Red Alliance side. Team CERT moving some of that out of the way to make room for their next level 4 score. It swirls around the top of the reef post and falls back to the field of play. They'll come back and pick that one back up later, or at least replace it with something else. Indeed, they've replaced it already with a new 5-pointer. Minty fresh and ready to go. Minute and 40 to play. Blue Alliance pulling ahead now to a 20-point lead. Some of this is coming from all this algae that's getting processed by X-Flare Robotics up there in the top right corner of the field. Each of those pieces of algae, of which there's been 4 so far, now 5, worth 6 points apiece. So 30 points just in algae. Red Alliance human player working to take some of that algae once processed by the Blue Alliance robots and toss it up into the barge net. One of those bounced out, took out our stack light back here behind the field. That's okay, we didn't really need that. And it's now back in action, as are the Red Alliance robots. Cycles, including doing some pull-ups on the reef here for a brief minute there. That's Shockwave trying to place that 5-pointer up on level 4 of the Alliance reef. Then they get caught on the level 3 peg. And in their efforts to get unstuck from the reef, descore their coral, they'll go ahead and come in and replace that. I guess I shouldn't say fully descored because the coral did still land back in the trough, so they still kept 2 of the 5 points. Regardless, just under 30 seconds left to play. The Blue Alliance now starting to run away with things as Chaos Theory fills up more or less their entire quadrant, or whatever the equivalent of a quadrant is when there's 3 sections of the Blue Alliance reef. All levels, all the way from the trough to level 4, looking pretty full on about half of that Blue Alliance reef. Looking pretty stable for a coral RP, although it's showing only 3 of 4 levels. Looks like we'll have potentially a double climb on deep cages over here on red, potential of up to 24 points. And just a 14-point end game over there on blue with X-Flare in the air and Chaos Theory parked. We'll get your scores tallied up for match 63 here shortly. Match number 63 is in the books as a Blue Alliance victory. Your final score, 184 points. The Red Alliance is 135. 5 of those 6 available ranking points scooped up by each Blue Alliance team. 3 for the win, barge bonus for the endgame score, and the auto bonus. Those latter 2 bonuses also accrued by each of the Red Alliance teams. Our leaderboard's going to start stabilizing here in pretty short order, as each of these teams should only have